and welcome to Let's Go Shopping. First up today, we've got Esther from A1 Movers. How are you today?
Good, thank you.
Good, good.
Now, today I thought I'd talk about storage
Yes.
for people when they're moving. We're doing a lot of earthquake-related removals.
Bet you are.
Yeah, so there's some of them, the insurance companies and their builders and all that, they want them to move right out of their house. So what are they going to do with their gear?
Yes, because it's thing that's got to go. It's
got to go
somewhere. And again, if people are moving into that temporary accommodation, they can't bring all their stuff.
No, that's right.
That's where you guys come in, isn't
what
it?
we do is we pack it all up. The furniture is blanketed and stretch wrapped before it leaves the house. Also, lounge suites are bagged, and your bed bases and mattresses are bagged.
So everything's all nice and clean, fresh, no dust. Oh, wow.
Well, that's right. So then we take the furniture and put it into a shipping container. Now, we can bring that to your home. And some people just want the container left on their property. They might have room for it. Generally, they're not allowed to put them on the footpaths.
I was just going to ask that, because you do see a few.
You do.
So,
but I don't know, they may have special permission. But
nice
generally,
neighbours.
they're not allowed to put them on the footpaths. So, but if you've got room, you can leave it at your home. If not, we take the container away and we take it to our storage facility at Rolleston. So
you guys can take care of that side of things as well?
That's right. Yeah.
Perfect.
And the storage is our new storage facility. It's all security fenced. And we use shipping containers, so they're all aerated and watertight.
Yes, and that's the thing, with our random Canterbury weather, we definitely do need them to be watertight.
And but have their air circulating so you don't get the condensation.
Because again, some people's items, you might be sitting in that container for
it could be
4 to
months.
6 months.
And some of them are a year or two. So our storage facility is approved by the insurance companies. They like storage. They like shipping containers because everybody's separate and it's quite secure.
Yes. And can people, if they want any items out of the container, can people go in and get items halfway in the store?
The storage area has to be. There has to be staff there at the time if you're needing anything out.
So you can help them with all of those
so you've got to
things,
ring the office first.
Right.
And then we can make arrangements for you to get out your item if you need to. If you can get at it, that is.
Yes, that's...
Yeah. And when you're in storage, transfer your household contents policy that you have with your insurance company, transfer that to our storage area. And so that you're covered for whatever eventuality.
You do need to make sure you take that step. It's not automatic.
No, you ring the insurance company and say, look, my goods are going to storage. They're going to be in Illinois Drive in Rolleston. And
they'll be able to do that.
Just a matter of transferring it.
And, I mean, because you guys have been in the moving business for a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, 20 years.
20 years. So, again, if people have got any questions, they're saying, give you a call or go look at your great website for all the information. They can get quotes online. I've looked at the website and everything's there. It is great. You guys are definitely the gurus at what you do.
Oh, we try our best.
You do. Oh, that's saying, with you and George, such a family team, it's great. So that's A1 Movers. Give them a call 322 4404 or their website a1movers.co.nz. Now, hi Willie, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. It's lovely to be back in your beautiful pet store.
Welcome.
It is wonderful. I had a pet of your lovely cats on the way in.
Oh, they're very good.
And you're obviously busy here with the wonderful world of food.
Oh yes, we are. So this is actually our raw cannon range here. And a raw cannon range is actually, we've got a good range of cat and dog.
You do, and I'm seeing as well. Obviously, for the for different breeds and things.
Yes, we've
as
got
well.
the different
I would have
breeds.
thought that basically it's
one food
one
takes all.
food for everyone, really. Unless obviously you've got a few dietary requirements and things.
There is one or two things.
So talk us through the different breeds and why we should be buying.
So, for an example, the West Highland Terrier has got a bit of a whitening agent in it, which actually helps as far as the coat and that's concerned. But what I absolutely love about the raw Canon, it's got lots of omegas. It's the difference between you and I using conditioner in our hair and not. So we do actually have the inside coming out, and it's lovely for them. The animals smell beautiful, and they feel gorgeous and a lot happier, of course, too.
Oh, and that's the thing. And it's the same thing, you know, we take care of what we eat ourselves.
Correct.
And so we should be doing the same thing for our
Correct,
pets,
absolutely. So we have the raw Canon range in cat and dog. In March, they did actually have, you know, you buy a cat food and you get a dog food 20% off.
What a brilliant deal.
Oh, well, they have lovely promotions every month, you see.
So again, so people can either come in or even give you a call, I guess, and find out what promotions are on and things.
And we have the cards, the loyalty cards, where they have buy 10 bags and get the 11th bag free. And that works very, very well.
I mean, you guys look after your customers so well, don't you?
We do enjoy our customers, yes, we do.
And now, so down here to the wonderful range, again, all the cat foods you've got for different breeds.
That's right. And we've even got the soft food and the little sachets. You can see here's another little promotion they've got going with the cat, with the actual little sachets, and that are available in jelly.
And again, so if people are wanting advice on whether they should be, you know, the whole dry food, wet food argument, they can come in and have a chat to you guys, and you can let them know what they should be doing and guide them, can't you?
Exactly, and people need to feel confident too in the fact that specifically here anyway, we are trained by these companies, so we do know what's going on in the background. And obviously we weren't doing this since yesterday.
No, that
so
you are very
we actually do understand what the animals do need as a premium food.
And that's the thing, and if you want to be, you know, if you're serious about your pet's health, you really do need to get the right food rather than just buying the cheapest bag from
It's just like ourselves, we can't live in McDonald's forever.
No, that is so true. Now again, a range here that we were talking about. Now tell us a bit more about this.
We're very excited about these new ranges coming through now. This is actually Neutro, and it's a lovely range because, excuse me, this one here is actually grain-free.
Wow.
And grain-free means that we don't have any gluten issues and we don't have any allergy problems. And we're minimising all this big time now, these days. So cat and dog, and we're growing this range almost daily.
That's wonderful.
So it is very, very good. So turkey and whole brown rice and lovely, lovely flavours in that too. The animals just love it.
So again, for all the food, definitely come on here and have a browse because you've got a heap to choose from, haven't you?
We certainly have. We certainly have.
Ali's Pet Centre at 124 William Street in Kaiapoi. Give them a call, 327 9924. Hi Judith, how are you today?
Great. Welcome to our little store.
Thank you, it's always a pleasure.
It
and a visit is not complete without a wee piece of fudge.
Our famous Russian, yes.
Beautiful. It tastes just as good as I remember in my university days.
Yes, there's a lot of people still come in and they've been children in our shop and they're bringing their children here now.
No, and that's the thing, my daughter doesn't love the store. Now, we're talking about Easter, so tell us a wee bit about what you can offer.
Well, if you have a look here, we have our fabulous array, or part of it, as we move through. The Bailey's fudge logs and the caramel fudge logs, these are a stalwart of Easter. It's like a little card, a little greeting. The little fudge bunnies are perfect for children. They're a caramel fudge dipped in chocolate. We do our famous baskets, of course. We have
all the treats in there.
Absolutely, 2 layers. These are synonymous with us for every occasion. And then, as you can see, we move through to the lovely gifts that we make with a combination of our fudge, wonderful chocolate, and then a delightful array of eggs.
Oh, so and what a nice treat to find at the end of it, you know, hunt out in the garden for the eggs. Imagine
wonderful. We have Mummy Chuki with the babies. And then as we move through, we have a selection of bunnies and the fun little egg heads, which they hold their favour all the time.
And with the wee little eggs there as well?
Yes, absolutely. And we go through to the larger gifts. You know, these are fabulous for families, although some people are very generous, and these can be a gift for one person. Something new, we've got the delightful little flower carts with the fudge and our eggs in them.
It's all made of chocolate.
It's made of chocolate, yes. Elaine, our fudge maker, she's a talented lass. She makes all of these for us. I've actually sold 3 this morning.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Now, as well, people can come in and pick and choose what they'd like in a package as well, can't they?
Absolutely.
So you tailor-made them, make them.
We have them made like this, not necessarily tailor-made, but I mean they can, pick and choose what they'd like from our gift selection.
Now, at the end here, tell me about these incredible iced eggs.
Well, they are historically famous. I mean, as a child, I had icing Easter eggs. We have these made for us. They are handmade by a lady that's made them for years, and we think they're some of the nicest in the city, and in fact, we never have enough. They are just delightful.
Stunning. So, again, for all your Easter treats, come on down to the Fudge Cottage, and again, people can order online, can't they?
We do. We have an online shop now, so that if you're not in Christchurch, just look us up online, Fudge Cottage, www.fudgecottage.
Wonderful.
And they're there for you to choose.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Great.
Head on down to the Fudge Cottage in Bishopdale Mall. Give them a call, 366 7650, or you can order online, fudgecottage.co.nz. Well, you guys really have got everything from our small clocks
up to our big grandfather clocks.
They are amazing.
And there's so many to choose from.
So again, we're down here on time.
On time at Cavendish, that's it.
So tell us a wee bit about this beautiful one in the corner.
This one in the corner is just stunning. It would have to be one of my favourites. So it's got the gorgeous Westminster chime on it. It's got the 3 weights that you wind up once a week. It's just beautiful.
It is, and it's beautiful height. Even got a wee drawer at the bottom.
Yes, it does. It's so stunning. They're very cool.
And then moving along to...
We've got the wee Westminster oak clock there. Really, really nice. It looks quite antique, but it's also perfect for a modern house as well.
Well, that's the thing as well. With a lot of these grandfather clocks, they're not just for your older style home. It's quite a new interior thing as well,
and there's so many new ones that are very, very modern and very classy that you could put into any house.
Which brings us along to this beautiful white one here.
It is gorgeous, isn't it? So modern, so fresh, very flash. And such good prices. That one there is only $1,125.
And again, with these clocks, you guys obviously deliver them and all those sorts of things.
Yes, we do. We can deliver them and we can set them up for you and get them all going. So there's no hassle in that. You can come in and get it all sorted out here.
Wonderful. And then we're along to another beautiful...
That's another oak one. So it's a bit bigger. It's very nice. So it's got the 3 weights on it again that you just pull up once a week. And it's got the Westminster chime on it. They're so nice. And a lot of people are quite worried because they can be noisy at night, but you can switch that off.
What happens now? So how noisy is the clock going to be?
It's not overly noisy. I can put it on for you so you can hear it a wee bit.
What a beautiful sound.
It's very mellow, but some people are worried that it will keep them up. So it does have a night shut off on them as well. Quite a few of them do have that.
Lovely. Now, through to more clocks. So again...
We are full with clocks.
Beautiful.
The Starburst ones are so nice. All these big ones up on the wall with the crystals in them. So nice for a really big wall and a lounge or a kitchen. And
it's especially as well with people, doing their decor, and they might have a plainish wall.
That's right.
Then using a clock is a piece of art.
They do.
It's the key thing to do.
I love this colourful metal one up here. It's just gorgeous.
And your prices are brilliant. Now, tell me about this one down here.
This one down here, I think it looks like a sun. John thinks it looks like a propeller. I think it's just gorgeous.
Well, I guess it's that whole thing, us females could think, oh, that's a beautiful sun, and again, boys, it looks like a propeller. And
we've just got so many clocks in here, it's crazy.
So again, your colours, your classics, you've got children's ones. There really is something for everyone. So people do really need to come on down and have a chat to you guys, because you guys are the clock experts without a doubt, aren't you?
I've never seen so many clocks in my life, so there's something for everyone here.
Wonderful. Hey, thank you so much for that.
That's right.
On time at Cavendish. 2 bar 150 Cavendish Road in Casebrook. Give them a call, 352 9064. Right, Mark, how are you? Nice to be back.
Andrea, welcome to Paper Plus Bush Inn.
Thank you.
I'm really looking forward to showing you around. We'll start at the front of the shop, maybe have a bit of a look through the middle, but first of all, let's talk about Lotto. Look at our winning wall.
I know.
It's amazing, isn't it? That's the winners from last week.
Just last week?
Last week's winning tickets.
Wow.
So we've made a little bit of a feature of them to prove that, well, people do win.
I'm definitely be getting my ticket.
It's a bit of a hoot.
Fantastic.
We have a lot of fun with Lotto in the store. It's right at the very front. It's very welcoming, and the
Well, and the thing
customers
is,
and
you've got to
staff
be
love
in
it.
to win.
You do have to
don't
be
you?
in to win.
You've got to get that ticket. You've got to get that ticket. You never ever know.
Absolutely. Let's have a little bit of a walk through, shall we?
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
So we start off with our new release books are always in the front of the shop on the left-hand side in the fiction area. We lead through onto our magazines, and we've got an awful lot of crossword puzzle books here. We have a lot of people in this area love doing crossword puzzles. Yeah, so we
And
have
I
heaps
see
and heaps
you've
of those.
got a fantastic magazine collection as
Absolutely,
well.
yeah, there's lots there for everyone. In through the middle of the store is where we keep all of our bargain books, so keep an eye out for that. And right in the front of the counter, just opposite Lotto, is where we often have our clearance stock. So that's an
now
area
there
to
is
keep an eye on. There's
great
lots and lots
deals
of
in
bargains in there, absolutely.
Whiteboard markers, gosh, the amount
it's
of
everything.
whiteboard markers
everything.
I need to buy for the children at school is
They go through
unbelievable.
them, don't
do.
Yeah. And
do.
we mustn't forget to talk about our Super Gold deals, because Super Gold
Yes.
now extends to all of this. So our Super Gold is 10% off everything in store. 10% off books, stationery, magazines, greeting cards, gift wrap and bows. Okay.
That's
Off
fantastic.
our fashion stationery as well, off all of the ink. So all of the ink and our ink refills, there's 10% off those, there's 10% off magazines. There's not 10% off Lotto. And there's
No,
not
that would-
10%
you'd
off
have
gift
trouble
cards.
over that, wouldn't you?
Gift cards, the gift cards from, say, Mitre 10 or Countdown.
So
or
again,
whatever.
so you've got a range of gift
Absolutely,
cards
we've got
here
gift
as well.
cards as well for
On
everybody.
App Store, iTunes,
Absolutely, it's all there.
Skype.
Let's go and have a look
It's
at
got
the really exciting part of the store, shall we? The commercial stationery.
Okay, let's go. Now, I've been wandering around. I'm getting a bit lost. The store's huge.
Be
Help
careful
me.
now, we're coming into the exciting area.
Okay.
So we've got, this is where we have the account books, and we
Wonderful.
have sticky labels, all the boring stuff that you need
But
though.
it's
I mean,
functional.
it
You-
is
you do
functional.
need all that
It's very
stuff,
functional.
isn't it?
It is. Staplers and of course all the pens and pencils. There's heaps of pens and pencils.
And again, all your hooks
Absolutely,
and
all that
super
sort
glue
of
bits
stuff.
and
The
pieces
glues,
that you do need all
tapes,
that.
It's all here. I mean, look how many different pens there are, for goodness sake. It's
Wow.
unbelievable. So we just, it is all here. All the filing products that you need. Even if you want to have a raffle down at the social club, look, we've got raffle tickets here as
Party,
well.
party.
Hey, should we move on to the fashion stationery and some of the kids stuff, because that's where it's pretty
I
exciting.
think that'd be awesome. Now, soft toys in a bookshop.
Soft
What
toys,
next?
what next? Well, we've got all the fashion stationery. There's lots of knick-knacky things for kids as well.
There are.
In the far corner of the store, we've got lots of games and lots of puzzles, all the colouring in gear, all the kids' fashion stationery, and as well as all of that, there's the fashion stationery for the adults as well. All of the address
I'm
books,
glad that we're not forgotten.
journals.
Well, that's the thing, you do have some here, your
look,
beautiful, beautiful journals and diaries
There's
and
way
things.
too much to talk about. And
Well, I guess on
greeting
that
cards
note,
and gift wrap.
I know, and on that note, with the gift wrap, I guess it's time to
wrap it up.
So,
That's Paper
thanks
Plus
for the
Bush Inn.
store, the wander around. It's
Thank
been
you.
great.
That's
So,
been terrific.
head on down and see Mark and the team at their awesome store, Paper Plus Bush Inn. Go and see the team at Paper Plus in Bush Inn Centre, 343 5094. They're open 7 days. Hi Jeanette, how are you today?
Hi Andrea, great.
Now, lots of treats and pies and meals and coffees.
Yes, swing by food today, really.
I
you know,
love
just
it.
swing by in your car, pick up a coffee, grab a pie.
What more do you
You can
need?
eat this while you're driving, it's back, you know, if you're a naughty person. Oh.
Well, there's the thing. You do see a lot of people doing that, and
You do.
again, the time can get stuck in traffic quite a lot in Christchurch. So you really do need to eat, drink your coffee and
Often
drive.
you do,
don't
yes.
You do.
Yeah.
So I know your pies are amazing. You've got heaps and heaps of flavours as well.
Yeah, we do. We have all the traditional flavours, and we're reasonably whimsical. We'll make things if we, like a come across some beautiful fish last week, so we did fish pie for the week, fish pies, but I haven't got that fish this week, so we haven't got fish pies. And,
lovely.
you know, we'll do a curry of the week
if
pie.
people are popping in on a regular basis, they'll always get something
different.
And you do your vegetarian pies as well,
we
don't you?
Yeah, we do a lovely lentil pie and vegetable pie, sort of, you know, just like that with all fresh vegetables in it.
Yum.
Yeah.
And then once you've had your pie, you need a sweet treat.
You do, and look, my barista Paul is really, really fast at making coffee, so people can pull up, grab a coffee pie or grab a coffee and a cake.
Yes, yeah.
And you know the time it takes to get a coffee, to wait in the queue, and we get through our queue really quickly if there's a queue.
Oh, see, that's good to know, because sometimes you go to places and you can end up.
Yeah, no, we're so conscious that
time.
everybody is, you know, strapped for time, so we turn out coffee very quickly, and Paul makes a beautiful cup of coffee. So we say, you know, grab a coffee, grab a pie, or grab a coffee and a cake. And also, if you've got time, sit down and have a hot lunch. Or else, if you need to, we can put it in a container and you can take it away.
Oh, perfect.
And that's probably not easy to eat while you're driving, but...
No, but, you know, hey,
if
you're stuck, again, when you're stuck at roadworks for somewhere, you know, 5-10 minutes, you could gobble down a roast, couldn't you?
So, you know,
I see you've even got your crackling there as well.
Yeah.
That
so we are a cafe, but we are also a very, very fast takeaway dine out. Very fast. You know, if you're strapped for time, don't be afraid to run in because we're quick.
And you know, on that handy location, been on Fitzgerald Ave, so you know, I mean, quite often I find myself driving down there to, you know, heading across town and things like that. So.
And we have good parking in front of us. We have some parking along the side, which you have to turn on off the road.
Right.
And it's pretty hectic in there. There's a bit of work happening at the next door workplace, but we do have parking. If people just want to turn in off Fitzgerald Avenue, we've got parking in there.
Fantastic. Now back to your sweet treats. Got my beautiful chocolate brownie, which I love. Now you also do some gluten-free?
Do a lot of gluten-free. There's a gluten-free cake. That's a walnut and coffee cake. There's a blueberry macaron. That's gluten-free. Our brownie is gluten-free.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, yep.
Then this with a cute
That's a rhubarb and apple pie. Sadly, that's not gluten-free, but it's a beautiful old-fashioned apple pie. And lovely custard squares.
That looks an amazing custard square. And that's the thing, you can really judge a place by their custard square, can't you?
Yeah.
And you guys definitely get top marks for that.
Yeah.
Yum. So people can head down, dine in, grab their takeaways, they can do it all. Head down to Fun Runners Cafe and Catering, corner Fitzgerald Ave and Trim Street. Give them a call, 374 2260. Hi, and we've got Pat from St Elisa's today. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Now, again, we're coming into those cooler seasons, so how's that affect your business?
Well, sometimes people think winter's coming, I need to get into an aged care facility, I need to go to a rest home.
Again, because you look at, I guess, power bills and all those sorts of things, don't you?
Yes, and people spend a long time alone, you know, at home. But the winter isn't the only reason you come in, really. You come in because your health isn't so well, you know, you're not keeping so well, or perhaps you're getting a bit forgetful, or, you know, losing things like that.
And again, I guess, you know, and cooking for yourself and all those sorts of things as well. It's just another thing. Whereas you guys, obviously, take care of all that,
well, we
you?
do, but what is sad to me sometimes is that people have this, I'm never going into a place like that. I'm never going in there.
Hear that, and it's funny because my parents are sort of almost the opposite. They are like, right, no, they're almost, you know, planning it because they're like, right, we want to, you know, we don't want to have to, you know, have family around here to do everything.
Yes.
And again, all of us children are living away from where our parents are, so that's another thing as well, isn't it?
Yes, I think what's sad to me is that very often people are so adamant they're not going into one of those places because of the preconceived ideas perhaps they have, that they stay at home too long, you know. If people could come in to really enjoy the benefits of the place, the activities, the food, the company, the outings and all of that sort of stuff.
Because what sort of outings do you do? What have you done recently?
Oh, heaps of things. Train trip to Kaikoura, and we go out in the van 2 or 3 times a week. There's all sorts of things, but the thing is you can't just come in because you want to come in. you have to be assessed by the people from Princess Margaret. And
Right,
they're
okay.
really professionals at their art.
And so, and do people then contact, so what's the first point of call? Do people then contact yourself or do they go to...
The GP.
GP,
People contact
right.
their GP,
Yes.
and then they will contact Princess Margaret,
Right.
and then Princess Margaret will come out and see the people in their own home initially. You
Oh,
know,
right,
to
and
see
so just
how
to
they
see
are.
how, I guess, can they
Do they
get up in the
qualify,
morning?
really?
Can they
Yes.
make the meals and things?
Yeah,
Right.
a full assessment, and that's really good. And it's also important for the family to be there, because sometimes
just going to
people
say
can
that,
trick you sometimes with what they say, oh, I can do this and I can do that and I can do the other thing, and actually people aren't that independent.
And it's that thing as well, because we all everyone wants to keep their independence, don't they, as well?
Absolutely.
So
and that's important to us too. You know, you don't come in and have all your independence whipped out from under your feet. It's really important you continue to do what you can, do what you want to, be given the time to do that, but also have the help where you need it, perhaps help with a shower or making the bed and things like that.
And with that, do you have different levels of care that people can basically, decide on?
We do, yes. Well, people can't really decide. Again, they're assessed by the people from Princess Margaret, and they determine that level of care. So there's rest home care for people who perhaps still have, they certainly still have some abilities and are able to do things. And people who need a higher level of care as a hospital level of care, where there's more help given. Perhaps people mightn't be able to walk or stand or feed themselves or go to the toilet, things like that. So we can provide that level of care. And then there's dementia care, which I think is the hardest care of all to put one of your family members into.
I know.
But it's very necessary. And it's a real privilege to be able to do that.
That's the thing. And that's the thing. And with you guys, you do offer all those services.
We do.
At such a high level as well. So
we do, because sometimes people change levels. You know, they may come in as rest home, then may come to hospital
that's the
level.
thing. And it's nice to be, they can be in a place that really it does
They don't
pay
have to move.
Don't have to move again, because that must be a stressful time as well, the whole move. Wonderful. And you are on that handy location in Church Corner, aren't you?
We are.
So that is 46 Main South Road, Stockburn. Give them a call, 343 3388. Well, that's the end of our show. Thanks for watching. Let's go shopping.